is Jen Davis. I am a MAPS coach, and I am here with our fast track coaches. Our hope today is that we actually can partner with market centers to be leverage for you.
Next up, we have the head of our community, the KW Real Estate Planner, teaching a fast track course, Dan Ihara. Dan, welcome. Let's talk about securing listings for the wealthy.
Hey, Mark and Jason, good morning to you, or good afternoon. It's morning here in Hawaii. But hey, so what we're going to talk about in the class is how do you secure listings for the most predictable market we have in America today? This is a market that's going to be selling not because of the interest rates, not because of the stock market, not because of the economy, but because of a life change, right? It's a baby boomers and their parents. It's inevitable. We're all getting older, right, Mark? Half the time I can't see without my glasses. So this market is going to be shifting, right? And these people are moving. 2.2 million older adults are going to retire and move from their homes, right? Senior relocation services. What are their questions they have? Where do I go? How much does it cost? What does life look like? How do I get there? These are needs. These are needs from a demographic. One of the things I learned from Gary Keller just recently at the Legacy Academy was the concept of needs and needs. Well, these are the needs of a demographic that's huge, 10,000 every single day. They have needs. What if you could provide the means to those needs and provide those solutions? Well, that's what we teach in our class. The solutions to the challenges that older adults have in relocating, number one. The other thing that they're going to realize is that, believe it or not, this demographic has a lot of investment properties. Imagine 34% of all households in America being a rental, right? Who owns those properties? Well, it's not the 20 or 30-year-olds, probably not the 30 or 40-year-old. It's a baby boomer and their parent. And these folks have had the property for a number of years, right? They paid off debt, right? They have it's all equity. And now they see in the future that, after they retire and as you get older, 60s, 70s, and 80s, these properties become a burden, right? It's a burden to them cognitively, mentally, because they're worried about things happening to it. The roof's getting old physically, right? I don't want to put $20,000 into a roof I'll never get my money out in, right? So they're thinking of, what do I do? Well, they want to sell, but they don't want to pay capital gains taxes, right? So what is the solution? It's the 1031 exchange. The 1031 exchange is the most underutilized tool in America in real estate today, I believe, because this is what's going to happen, and we're going to start transferring wealth. But what people don't want to do is pay capital gains taxes. I always say that the number one enemy to creating generational wealth is capital gains taxes. And so what we do is we create plans such that you either defer it and really you have a plan to eliminate it, where you get a step up in cost basis, right? And so you create these plans for folks. And this is what's attracting listings, because people aren't talking about a 1031 exchange yet, right? They're starting to. Because of our programs, they're starting to learn that this is the best tool you have to create generational wealth. Because everyone's heard of a family fight over real estate, right? Right? Everyone's heard of that. And we always think, well, what's causing that? I say, well, it's greed. Yeah, that's partly true. But the real problem is you can't divide real estate.
No,
right?
That's it, Dan. And Mark, this is something that's close to your heart.
Yeah, it means the world to me. I got a short invite to a glimpse into what you do, Dan, and I was blown away. This is about generational planning. It's not just how to sell another luxury home. Yeah. It's about how to create generations of clients for life. Yeah. And as we all know, we tend to look to our elders for advice when selling a home. When we talk about estate taxes, you talk about 1031 exchanges, you talk about building wealth over time with real estate. This is how we get not only 100,000 agents to average 18 sides, but also this is how we build our own wealth. So it's kind of a twofer, Dan.
Absolutely.
And I just want to say that we got here because Dan was running a successful business based on this in one of the most competitive markets in the United States. And so this thing's proven, this thing works. Dan, love it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Lastly, I'll just close with one thing. If you show up with the 4 C's, I call the 4 C's of care, compassion, curiosity, and contribution, everything else is going to work for you. And that's what we do in our community, because in this demographic, it's a different demographic. You have to have those 4 to be successful.